Mom.
Jeez, you scared me.
This be a good one.
Oh, no, I can't find anything. Doesn't look like you have that problem.
Too many.
You can never have too many books.
Or shoes?
Don't press your luck. Come on.
All ready? Isn't this the book you were looking at?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a great read. Although it made me want to install a home security system. Would you like to join book club? We meet every Tuesday.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, Mom. You should give it a try.
All right, well, that's never a good sign when your teenage daughter's trying to get you out of the house. Thanks.
Tell you what, first one's on me.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
To be honest, we could use some fresh blood. Wendy,
Natalie. And this is my daughter, Gwen.
you're a reader, huh?
Guess it runs in the family.
Well, all the information's on here. I'll just print off another one. Everything okay?
Yes. Thank you so much for the book. Hopefully see you at the meeting.
I hope so. Have a good day.
You too. All right, where to next? Think you were saying something about shoes?
I think I'm getting a little tired. Can we just go home?
Are you sure? Yeah, of course. Come on. Hey, sweetheart, can I come in?
Sure.
You know, you really have done a good job in here, Gwen.
Yeah, well, I wanted something a little different, you know?
Yeah. You sure you're ready to go back?
I can't spend the rest of my life in the house. I need to get back out there.
Maybe we both should. Get some sleep, sweetheart.
Good night, Mom. Love you.
Love you too. Night, Gigi. You have all your books?
I think so.
And money for lunch?
Got it.
Okay. Oh, did you remember?
Mom, it's just school. I'm not going on a safari. I'll be fine.
Okay. I promise you'll call if you need to.
I promise.
All right. I love you.
You too.
All right. Have a good day.
Gwen. Hey, welcome back.
Hey. Yep, I feel very welcome.
Northern. I'll be talking about someone else by lunchtime.
Gwen,
Hey, Tori.
how are you doing?
I'm okay. Just trying to get through today. Or maybe I'll go home at lunch.
I have a better idea. I'm in my mom's car today. What do you say we go off campus, get some burgers, and a greasy pile of fries?
That sounds perfect.
It's a meatloaf day in the cafeteria. Mind if I tag along?
Duh, who do you think is paying?
Hey, Tori, you ready?
Oh, Gwen, you're back.
I'm back.
I'm glad. Why don't you come see me sometime this week to check in?
I will.
See you at lunch.
I know they look like a bunch of gossipy bitches, but that's only because they are. Come on, let's get you a seat next to me before they scare you off.
Okay. So, what am I in for?
It's actually a fun group, mostly. I'll hit the highlights. Meredith Davis, she's a real sweetheart and my best friend. She loves romance novels, tolerates true crime, and pretends to have a headache the weeks we read sci-fi. Anita Taylor always has something fun to say, but not today.
Oh.
April Brandt, I believe she's a counselor at the high school.
That would make sense. My daughter spoke to her earlier this year.
Sadie Chandler, amateur reader, professional gossip, and social climber.
Gwen is actually dating her son, Tony.
I'm not sure how someone like her ended up with such a sweet kid. Oh, ladies, looks like it's about that time. Let's get started. We have a new member tonight. Natalie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm a lifelong reader, but I've never been a part of a book club before. Wendy caught me checking out with my daughter, and, well, she could be very persuasive.
Welcome, Natalie. We're excited to have you here.
Thank you.
Well, let's jump right in. Natalie, would you like to get us started? What did you think of the book?
I really liked it. I never saw the twist coming at the end. Who would have thought she was getting stalked by her stepsister?
Great meeting. See you all next week. What did you think?
I really enjoyed myself. It was nice to take my mind off of things for a while.
Great. Well, next week's book.
Natalie,
Oh, hi, sweetie.
it's so good to see you out and about again. I can't imagine what you've been through.
Thank you.
Trevor hasn't given up, you know. The investigation is still open. My husband is a detective.
I think you may have mentioned that once or twice.
So, Natalie, how have you been? Everything is so awful.
Actually, Sadie, I was just about to introduce Natalie to some of the other ladies before they left.
Oh, well,
Thank you. Thank you.
Trust me, it's as much for you as it is for me. Hey, Margie.
You know, I hate that name.
Oh, that's why I use it. This is Natalie.
Welcome to the club. I really liked your take on the mob psychology of the book.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, scary how fear could take over a whole town. Of course, I guess we had a taste of that ourselves last year.
Margie, always the optimist.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take a dark turn in the conversation. I just can't believe it's been a whole year.
Mare, you ready? Hey.
Hey.
Nice to meet you, Natalie.
You too.
Still on for coffee?
Yes, you know I never turned down an appointment for caffeine. Oh, why don't we say hi to your daughter's counselor?
Okay.
Everything okay?
It's fine. What's up?
I wanted to make sure that you got a chance to say hello to our new member.
April, I've heard so much about you from my daughter, Gwen. She said that you really helped her out a lot.
Yeah, I saw she was back in school today. She's a great kid. You must be very proud.
Oh, thank you. Well, she's a big fan of yours, too.
Nice to see you again, Natalie. My daughter Tori's in school with Gwen.
I thought that's why you looked familiar. Gwen mentioned that Tori got into MIT. You must be so excited. Oh, that's really lovely handwriting. Is that an invitation or something?
It's nothing.
Oh, you dropped something.
It's nothing. Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
You as well. Did I say something wrong?
If there's one thing I learned, it's that people are crazy, and it usually has nothing to do with me.
Gwen, I'm home. Gwen?
Oh, hey, Mom. Didn't realize what time it was.
Gwen, is there someone in the house?
What? No. Come on. Let's find something for dinner. I'm starving.
Gwen, there's someone here.
Jeez, Mom. It's just Tony.
Hey, Miss Johnston.
Tony, what a nice surprise. I can see now why Gwen was so anxious for me to join the book club.
He just stopped by to help me with my homework.
From the staircase? I didn't realize you were taking quantum physics.
We just overreacted.
Uh-huh. Well, lucky for the both of you, I am way too tired to be upset about this. I'm gonna heat up some dinner.
What? I'm hungry.
It was nice to see your mom tonight, Tony.
Yeah, she loves that book club. Gives her a chance to talk about people to someone other than me and Dad.
Gwen, how was your first day back?
It was okay. I'm just glad it's over. What? Oh, wait.
What?
It's Tori. Her admission to MIT is being revoked.
What?
Revoked? Why?
Sam says her mom helped her cheat on her college admissions test. I guess April, the school counselor, was involved too.
How did they catch her?
I don't know. Sam? Wait, slow down. That doesn't make any sense. I saw her there. We were at the same testing center.
Hey. You started talking about someone else today, right?
Right.
I didn't even know about it. I guess they arranged to have someone else retake the test in my name without telling me.
So sorry, Tori. And MIT revoked your offer?
MIT? Caltech? Stanford? At this point, I'll be lucky if I can get into a state school in North Dakota. And the stupid thing is, my scores were already good enough. But you know my mom.
How did they find out?
Someone sent these letters to me, to the school, to the universities.
Oh.
My mom swears only she and April knew what was going on. She thinks April must have done it.
You got what you deserved. That doesn't make any sense. Why would April get herself in trouble?
It doesn't really matter, does it? My life is pretty much over either way.
I know what it's like to feel that way, Tori. It'll get better. I promise.
I should get going. Keep it. Throw it. I don't care. I never want to see it again.
My parents won't be home for a couple hours.
So what do you want to do?
I have some ideas. Dad?
It's a pleasure to see you, Miss Johnston.
Dad, I thought you were at work.
The department is digitizing cold case files. I remembered I had a few tucked away in my study. Tony, a word?
Dad, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
What is Gwen Johnston doing here?
What? What do you mean?
You know she and her mom have involvement in that McLean missing persons case.
Hey, Dad, just because she's the one who
And
found...
you know that I'm up for promotion, okay? I cannot have you seen palling around town with this girl.
Dad, come on.
Tony. Good. Now I'm going back to the station. I will be home by dinner.
Hey. So, are we in trouble?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just waiting for you to come back.
Gwen,
What?
let's get coffee. I'm gonna need caffeine if we're gonna study Chaucer.
Oh,
Hello to you, too.
I'm sorry. I was just a little zoned out.
Well, the bookstore is the perfect place to escape. Can I help you find anything?
No, I'm okay.
You want to talk about it?
Oh, I don't want to bother you while you're working.
Well, how about you help me out?
Oh.
Wow, $500,000? That's quite a check.
Yeah.
I remember that fire. I had no idea that that was your house.
I think the hardest part has been to watch Gwen go through it all. First, Lauren going missing, then the house, then her father.
Was Gwen close to Lauren?
Lauren was Gwen's best friend. When her grandmother started showing signs of dementia, we invited Lauren to stay with us.
Well, that was awfully nice of you.
Unfortunately, it didn't last very long. Lauren had a lot of problems of her own.
Bit of an understatement.
You knew Lauren?
A bit. She used to browse the bookshelves for hours in the afternoon. It seemed like she didn't want to go home. Kind of reminded me of myself at that age. I figured there were worse places she could be other than a bookstore, even if she occasionally helped herself to the merchandise. Like I said, reminded me of myself at that age.
I think that was actually the breaking point for us. When I had to go pick up Gwen and Lauren from the police station for shoplifting, we finally had to ask Lauren to leave.
You needed to do what was best for your daughter.
A few weeks later, Lauren stopped responding to Gwen's texts, so Gwen went over to her grandmother's house just to check on her, and
I read about that. Someone broke in, and
her room was trashed. There had clearly been a struggle, but nothing was missing except
Lauren.
Gwen blamed herself. I don't think she's been the same since. In fact, since the fire, I don't know that I have either.
Natalie? What's wrong?
Wow, carb overload? What's the occasion?
Oh, nothing. I just couldn't sleep last night.
Nightmares about Dad again?
Don't be silly.
Really?
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, I'm gonna leave you some money for dinner tonight.
Why? Where are you going?
I have my book club.
Oh, that's right. Did you finish that book Tony's mom picked yet?
I got about halfway through.
Yikes. Book 1 out of how many?
10.
Sounds like Sadie.
Careful. Don't want to get off on the wrong foot with your future in-laws. Ah, Gwen. So how did you enjoy the Dragons of Krothos Chronicles?
Oh, I didn't get to finish it.
Well, maybe that's because it was barely shorter than the entirety of Wikipedia. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just distracted. You haven't seen Meredith, have you?
No.
Hey, ladies. Looks like April and Anita are no-shows tonight. They must be humiliated. That's all anybody's talking about.
Is it?
I heard there might be criminal charges filed. My husband was...
Sweetie, it's your book this week. Why don't you get us started?
Sure, if you're not up to it.
Okay, I hope everyone enjoyed my favorite book.
Margie, we're just about to get started.
You stay away from me. And you stay away from my husband. Or the next time I hit you, it's gonna be with a baseball bat.
Oh my God, are you okay? Wendy. Everyone's gone.
Thank you. I suppose you're wondering what all that was about.
I didn't want to pry.
It's a little late for me to expect privacy.
What's this?
Go ahead. Open it.
You can't hide Alethea. Is this?
Meredith's husband, Jeff.
Were you two?
It was right after my divorce. And I was drinking all of the time. I think some part of me was trying to destroy my life. And he and Meredith were having problems. I didn't know her at the time. Not that that's any excuse. We ended it pretty quickly. I think we were both so ashamed. And we promised not to tell anyone to protect Meredith, but
Someone found out.
looks like it.
This envelope, it looks just like the one Anita had last week.
Then I guess someone in our group has a poisoned pen.
Sadie, hi.
Natalie, mind if I come in?
Oh, of course.
My famous lasagna. Just 25 minutes at 400.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very sweet.
It's overdue. I was so sorry to hear about your husband. And now that our kids are spending so much time together.
Yeah, Gwen does seem to be smitten by Tony.
Young love. It's a shame it can't last. I suppose you've heard by now about the letters.
Oh, I have. It's terrible.
Apparently someone is taking on the role of avenging angel.
Or a vengeful demon.
It seems that none of our secrets are safe.
Meaning?
Meaning, if there's anything you'd like to get off your chest, you might want to go ahead and get ahead of it now, before someone beats you to it.
Sadie, what are you talking about?
I think you know.
If I knew, I wouldn't be asking.
Natalie, I'm sure you've heard the rumors about your husband and Lauren McLean. She's staying in your house. One minute, you kick her out the next, and then she goes missing. People have their suspicions.
People have wild imaginations and way too much time on their hands.
All I'm saying, Natalie, is if you know anything, I can have my husband take a statement.
Oh, that's what this is about. Advancing your husband's career.
I'm just trying to help.
I don't need your kind of help, Sadie.
Natalie.
And you can take your lasagna with you.
I understand why you're upset, Natalie. But if you change your mind,
I won't. Have a good day.
How's the book, Mom?
It's pretty good.
Must be. I think you've reread that page about 12 times.
I've just had a lot on my mind.
Does this have something to do with the letters going around?
You know about those?
Everybody knows about that. Tori got this in the mail the same day she found out about her mom rigging her test.
Sorry about MIT. You got what you deserved. Alethea. Does she have any idea who did this?
That's what's so crazy. Tori's like the sweetest person I've ever met. I don't know anyone who would do something like this to her. It's a little scary.
Well, hopefully they figure out who's doing this soon and put an end to it. I wouldn't worry too much, Gigi. They're just nasty letters. Words never killed anyone.
We checked the door. There was no forced entry. Kurt must have come through the window. Looks like he snuck up on her from behind. There's something else.
Looks like our poison pen author may have just upped their game.
What does it say?
All it says is you're next. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really really scary. You're right. I'm calling the police. I'll call you back.
Hey, what's going on?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
It's April. She was killed last night.
What? What happened?
Someone snuck into her house, and she was suffocated by a plastic bag.
Oh my goodness, that's awful.
We all just found out, so I'm canceling the meeting.
No, of course.
Ladies, please be careful going home tonight. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Do you think it's Alethea?
That's the signature on all of these letters. The Greek goddess of truth and revelation.
Who could be doing this?
I don't know, but whoever it is, I wouldn't want to be their next target.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Hey, Gwen. Mail came.
Anything good?
Oh, just the usual bills and cleaning coupons.
Exciting.
How was school?
Pretty intense. A couple of the seniors got black envelopes in the mail. I don't know what they said, but there was a huge fight at lunch. Police showed up.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Are you okay, Mom?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired.
Could be worse. There could be a black envelope in this pile.
They know what?
I don't know.
Are they suggesting that Gwen was involved in Lauren's disappearance?
She couldn't have been. I know my daughter.
Sure, it's just...
What?
It's just that so far, all of the letters have been true. Where is Gwen right now?
She's at home, studying.
Natalie, you need to bring this to the police.
I know. What if something did happen between Lauren and Gwen? I mean, an accident or something.
You don't want to turn your daughter into the police.
Well,
You don't have to explain yourself, Natalie. You should be on your daughter's side.
So what do I do?
Can you just ask Gwen about it?
I'm not sure how she'd react knowing I opened her mail.
Her mail from a psycho killer. If you can't ask Gwen about it, there's nothing that says you can't do a little sleuthing on your own.
Hello.
Hi, Martha.
Can I help you?
It's Natalie Johnston. My daughter was friends with Lauren.
I apologize for the mess. My nurse usually tidies up for me, but she's not here today.
Oh, that's okay.
So, how can I help you?
I just wanted to see if I could ask you some questions about your granddaughter.
Oh, Lauren? She's not here anymore.
Oh, no, I did hear. I just was hoping maybe you remembered something about the night that she went missing.
Oh, Her friend Gwen came over that night. Have you met Gwen?
Yes.
Well, she went to see Lauren in her room. The next thing I heard screaming.
It's all right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please excuse me a moment.
Hi. I need to speak to Detective Chandler, please. Thank you.
Mrs. Johnston? What's this?
It's a black envelope I found at Laura McLean's house.
What were you doing in Lauren McLean's house?
Please, Detective, just listen to me. This proves that whatever happened to Lauren is connected to all of this. She must have received a letter from Alethea before she was killed.
Lauren McLean is missing, okay? Her case has not been ruled a homicide.
That's what the police are officially saying. But do you really believe Alethea would have taken her and let her live?
Mrs. Johnston, slow down, okay? You found an envelope in an old cluttered house. That doesn't add up to murder.
So are you telling me there's no correlation?
I'm telling you, you need to let the police handle this investigation.
But Detective, I think that that's very...
I'm also thinking that it's a little convenient you finding this envelope.
I'm sorry?
It's no secret that your husband was a person of interest in Lauren's disappearance.
My husband was cleared of any wrongdoing.
By an alibi you provided.
What exactly are you suggesting?
And I'm not suggesting anything, Mrs. Johnston. It's just this envelope showing up as a convenient way for you to redirect any lingering suspicion about your husband.
There are no lingering suspicions about my husband, Detective. And if you won't do anything about this, I can promise you I will.
Everybody warned me. I should have listened to them.
All those letters got him scrambling. It's fine. Speak of the devil. Hey, Dad. Nothing. I just got home. No, practice doesn't start till next week. Yeah, I don't know. It's still into here.
Looking for something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking for a pen. Thanks.
How's your mom?
She's good. She's good, you know, considering the circumstances.
And what circumstances are those?
You know.
No. Tell me. Are you referring to the letters that come in these black envelopes?
Oh,
You thought, what? That I was Alethea?
So is it going okay?
I don't know. I'm wondering.
All right.
Let me give you a little tip, Gwen. When I have something to say, you'll know I said it. I don't have to hide behind fake names and calligraphy.
Sadie.
It's not polite to go snooping around other people's homes, Gwen. I would have thought your mother had taught you better than that. I'll only say this once, dear.
Mark. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's going somewhere?
Ask your mom.
What? What do you mean? Gwen?
Wendy, did you get to the part where she develops the photos?
Natalie, can you come to the bookstore? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's the letter. I just realized it reminded me of something.
What did it remind you of?
I'd like to show you in person. I'm not sure I'm right, and I don't want to influence you.
Wendy, you're not making any sense.
Natalie, please, just trust me.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Oh, hey, Gigi. I thought you were at Tony's.
I was, until Mrs. Chandler banished me.
Banished you? For what?
She caught me looking through some stuff.
What? Hold on. Why were you looking through her stuff?
Mom, she knows something about the letters. She had ink, paper, she had a bin full of those black envelopes. Here, I took pictures.
And what did she say about it?
She said they were part of the investigation.
I mean, that would make sense. Look, I know that Sadie can be difficult, but I will try and smooth things over with her later tonight. I have to go.
What? Where are you going?
I have to meet Wendy at the bookstore, but we will talk about this when I get home, okay?
But Mom...
And in the meantime, try not to get caught snooping through anyone else's house. I'm not happy about this, Gwen.
Come on, Natalie. Perfect. Hello? Natalie? Natalie, are you here? You!
Wendy? Wendy?
Who's there? No, please don't. Natalie? Meredith? What happened? I don't know.
Are you my sister?
Yeah, I am.
You were my baby. Have you forgotten why we gave her up?
Meredith Davis said she picked this up off the body.
Natalie, tell me again what happened.
Wendy called me and told me to meet her here. She said it was something about, the poison pen letters.
What about them?
She said that they reminded her of something.
Of what?
I don't know. She didn't say. She sounded nervous. Scared, even. And when I got here, she was already dead. I I thought I heard someone, so I hid and I texted 911. And that's when Meredith found me and we waited for the police together. Detective, I don't see how she could have done this.
And where were you earlier this evening, Mrs. Johnston?
I'm sorry, do you think that I was somehow involved?
I'm just doing my job.
I told you I was at home. Gwen can vouch for me.
Tell me again about the altercation between these two.
Meredith had found out about the affair between Wendy and her husband. She showed up to book club and slapped her. But I still don't think it was her.
Okay. We need you to come in for a formal statement. Are you available tomorrow?
Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent.
No, please, I only came here to talk to Wendy.
But it wasn't Meredith. It couldn't have been Meredith.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Natalie! I was only...
Hey, sweetie.
Mom, what's wrong?
It's Wendy.
What do you think really happened?
I don't know. Wendy wanted to talk to me about the letters. Maybe she found out who wrote them. Maybe that's why she's dead.
Do you think Meredith did it?
Maybe.
It seems like they're going through every member of your book club. Except you. Mom? Are we in danger?
No. No, sweetie. We're gonna be okay, right? I promise, Chi-Chi, we'll be all right. Trust me.
You know, I was thinking I could throw Daniel's retirement party. He's been on the force so long, maybe something other than store-bought cake and stale coffee.
Or I can get you a cattle prod and you can just push him out.
You can't blame me for being a little excited that my husband is finally up for the promotion he's worked so hard for.
Almost as hard as his wife.
Hey, Dad.
Morning, sweetheart.
I'm not hungry.
Everything all right?
Tony is angry with me because I asked Gwen to leave yesterday.
I don't see what the big deal is.
The big deal is that your father and I have worked hard to provide you with every opportunity. We don't want her dragging you down.
What is that supposed to mean?
Baby.
What?
Whatever.
Tony, go talk to your son.
Hey, sorry again about my mom.
Yeah, I seem to have made quite an impression on your parents, huh?
Hey, at least I didn't catch you playing the worst ever game of hide and seek on the stairs. Speaking of, how is your mom?
She's doing better than I would have thought. I'd be completely freaked out right now. Actually, I am pretty freaked out right now, but at least they caught the killer. What?
Nothing. It's just... I don't think she did it.
What do you mean?
I overheard my parents talking about the case.
Your dad was telling your mom about the case?
He tells her everything.
Well, did you overhear who he suspects?
No, just that the woman they arrested had an alibi at the time of the murder. About your mom. Did she tell you anything?
Just that she was found strangled with a tie-dyed purple scarf, which I've been having nightmares about ever since. What's wrong?
Purple scarf?
Tony, if you know something, you need to tell me.
My mom, she has a tie-dyed purple scarf. She wears it occasionally.
Well, has she worn it lately? Tony.
I told the police it wasn't you. It just didn't make any sense.
None of this makes any sense. First, I find out my best friend is cheating with my husband. Then I find out she's been killed. Then I'm being arrested for it.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I guess I'm lucky our neighbors heard me throwing Jeff out of the house during the time frame of the murder.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It wasn't the first time he's cheated. But it is going to be the last.
So, why did you go to the bookstore if it wasn't
to kill Wendy? And believe me, I thought about it. But Wendy called. She said that she had something she needed to show me. I told her I didn't want to see her, but she insisted.
Did she say what it was?
Only that it might prove who was writing the letters. But she didn't tell me anything else.
Yeah, I got a similar phone call, but she didn't say much either. What do you think it means?
I don't know. But I'm not sticking around to find out. I'm gonna go stay with my sister in Florida for a little while. Natalie, you have a daughter, right?
Yeah, Gwen.
Well, if I were you, I wouldn't be here when Alethea chooses her next victim.
You haven't found her body. She's still alive. Come back when...
Is everything okay? Why don't you ask your daughter?
Gwen?
Mike, can we please just go?
Your daughter's been spreading nasty little rumors about me being involved in Wendy's murder. That my scarf was used in the attack. Turns out it was just to distract from her own dirty little secret. Wasn't it, Gwen?
What is she talking about?
One of the letters says that I helped Dad kill Lauren.
What?
It's a lie.
Well, of course it's a lie. That's the thing about these letters. They're vicious and cruel, but they don't lie. Wendy's affair, Anita's little test scam. Oh, and here's something new. My husband just arrested Jeff Davis for an embezzlement scheme at the Parks Department.
Meredith's husband?
You know Jeff, don't you, Gwen? Lauren was an intern in his office until you and your father...
You might want to think twice before you finish that sentence.
Of course. We all have our secrets we want to keep, don't we, Natalie? Seems the Johnstons received a nice little insurance check recently. Tell me, Natalie, how were your finances before your husband died?
Sadie, get your face out of my window before something happens to it.
You can run from the truth, but it will eventually catch up to you.
Get out of my way, Sadie.
Tony.
Don't let her get to you, sweetie.
Where is it?
Where's what?
The letter.
Gwen,
Everyone else that's been accused of something got a letter. I have a hard time believing Alethea just spared me out of the goodness of their heart. Mom, please. When did you get this?
A few days ago.
And you didn't show me?
I wanted to protect you.
Well, it didn't work out, did it? Dad's life insurance check? You didn't mention that.
It was overwhelming, Gigi. I was processing it. I still am.
But you didn't think I should be processing this?
I just wanted to ask you about it.
Ask me about it. Ask me what? Ask me if it was true? You think I had something to do with Lauren's disappearance?
No, of course not. I'm on your side here.
Good. Hate to see what you'd do if you weren't.
Gwen. Gwen! Gwen, honey, I know we're going through a rough patch, but we can get through this together.
Rough patch. Mom, people think that we are killers. That I killed Lauren and you killed Dad.
It's just lies, Gwen, okay? Lies from some psychopath.
Yeah, well, when lies are all you have, they begin to look a lot like the truth.
Gwen. Gwen!
Gwen, wait up. Hey, what's the deal?
Someone told your mom that we were talking about her scarf.
Gwen, it's not like that.
None. I'm glad, because I'd hate to think that you were the one that told her that. And that was why she accused me of helping my father murder Lauren before my mother burned him alive.
She said that?
Yes, I'm telling you, she said that.
Gwen, I didn't know she was gonna go there. I just casually asked her about her scarf. She figured out the rest from there. Gwen, I swear.
What about the letters? You don't believe them?
No, of course not, Gwen. I know you. I know that's a lie.
Apparently you know me better than my own mom.
What do you mean?
She hid one of the letters from me, like she thought it might be true.
You sure? Doesn't sound like your mom. Sounds more like my mom.
I don't know, maybe I overreacted.
I think everyone's just on edge right now. There was another fight at the cafeteria today. I guess more letters have been turning up.
I just don't understand why someone would be doing this.
Of course you don't, Gwen. You're not a sociopath.
I also don't understand who it could be. Who would know all these secrets about everyone? It's like they've been a fly on the wall in every room in town.
I don't know.
Detective?
Start in the bedroom.
With me.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
We have a search warrant for this premises based on an anonymous tip in the disappearance of Lauren McLean.
Anonymous? So it could have come from anyone?
It's our responsibility to follow up on any tip, Mrs. Johnston.
And what exactly was this tip?
That's confidential at this time.
So you're gonna search my entire house based on an anonymous tip and not even tell me what it said?
If you'll excuse me, Mrs. Johnston.
Mom.
It's okay, sweetie. Just stay out of their way, all right? I'm sure they'll be gone soon.
Chandler!
Bag it.
Are you my sister?
If you're coming to apologize for invading our home, Detective, you can save it for my attorney.
Gwen, can I have you stand up, please?
What?
Gwen Johnston, I'm placing you under arrest.
You're arresting her for what?
For the murder of Lauren McLean.
Mom, honey, don't say anything.
You have the right to remain silent.
Not one word.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of
It'll
law.
be okay, Gwen. Gwen, Mom. Are you okay? I don't know what you're thinking, Detective, but you have made a huge mistake.
Well, maybe Gwen can help us clear that up.
Oh, no. We are not talking to anyone until our lawyer gets here.
Well, that's your right. But in about 90 minutes, this station closes for the weekend. So we can either clear this up now, or Gwen can spend the weekend in a cell. We can get to it on Monday.
What? No, Gwen, it's okay. I suppose it's just a coincidence that you've kept us waiting here for 4 hours?
We were processing the evidence.
And what evidence would that be?
This knife was found in Gwen's bedroom. It has traces of blood that match Lauren McLean's blood type.
That doesn't prove anything.
Well, maybe not yet. But that knife matches a set that was found in your kitchen. We'll have the results back in a few days, and then we'll know if that's really Lauren's blood or not.
This is ridiculous. Is this Alethea's doing? You know, you've been doing a really good job, Detective. Instead of trying to find the author of these letters, you've just been running around in circles for their amusement.
I don't think you understand the severity of this situation.
Oh, I most certainly do, Detective. But I also know my daughter, and I know she's innocent.
One moment.
Hey, it's okay. All right. Relax.
Are you kidding me? Well, congratulations, Mrs. Johnston. Your attorney has successfully argued for your release.
So she's free to go?
For now.
Okay, come on.
But I wouldn't go too far, Mrs. Johnston. We'll have those DNA results back on Monday. And until then, we'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Let's go, Gwen.
Mom, I swear I don't know anything about this. I don't know how that knife got in my room, and I don't know how Lauren's blood got on it, Mom. I swear I didn't do it.
Stop. You think I don't know all that? I know that you would never hurt anyone, let alone Lauren. Okay, I know, honey. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. But listen to me. If that blood is Lauren's, like I think it might be, then that means Alethea knows where the body is, and you are being framed. So we have less than 48 hours to figure out what to do when the lab results come back. But we will figure this out. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
You okay?
No, Tony, I'm not okay. Someone is trying to frame me, and if I don't do something, I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison.
What do you have in mind?
Tony, are you sure you want to be a part of this? Your parents.
You're certifiably insane. I'm with you, Gwen.
If we're going to find out the truth, we have to start with Lauren.
What? My dad, the entire department has been searching for Lauren for a year.
I know, but I knew her better than anyone. Maybe there's something they missed, something they wouldn't have thought was important.
What did you have in mind?
Can I help you?
Mrs. McLean, it's Gwen. Lauren's friend?
Gwen, dear. Well, hello. Well, please come in. What a nice surprise. Oh, that's my nurse. She's fixing my lunch. Would you like anything?
No, that's all right. I just wanted to talk with you about Lauren.
Poor girl. Did you know her?
Mrs. McLean, it's me, Gwen. I was friends with Lauren.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to ask you about Lauren's disappearance.
I really don't like to think about that very much.
I'm sorry to ask Mrs. McLean. It's just, it's important.
Well, I remember Lauren was in her room. Her friend Gwen came over. Do you know Gwen?
I know Gwen. She's a great girl.
Yes. She and Lauren were very close. I'm sorry. What was your question?
We were wondering, would it be okay if we looked around Lauren's room?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really let anyone in there except the police.
I had breakfast with Detective Chandler this morning. What are we doing here exactly?
I don't know, looking for anything the police might have missed. Something that might tell us what happened to Lauren.
Teresa.
There's no dust. This whole place, spotless.
Maybe Martha keeps it as a shrine to Lauren or whatever.
Martha doesn't exactly seem up to any housekeeping.
What was that?
Martha?
Miss McLean? Hello?
Tony?
Gwen?
Tony, it's locked.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna kick it open.
Tony? Tony, are you okay?
Gwen? Tony? Back soon, don't worry, Gigi. Oh, she has got to be kidding me.
Hey, it's Gwen. Leave a message.
Gwendolyn, Eleanor, you call me the second you get this message. And you better be on your way home when you do. Where are you? Answer your phone.
What's your emergency? Hello? Hello?
Sorry, Gwen.
I know it's rude to be on the phone when you're with someone else, but you have my full attention now. I didn't want our reunion to be like this, you know. I had something more dramatic in mind, like visiting you in prison for my murder, no less. How fun would that have been? Oh, Gigi, do you have something to say? Lauren, I'm alive. I know. Crazy, right? But don't worry. You are the only person who will ever know. Where's Tony? Tony, about that. He had a small run-in with this flashlight. Is he alive? I'm not a doctor, Gwen. Congrats, by the way. Snagging the captain of the baseball team? You've really blossomed this year. Lauren, please. Lauren, please. You are so used to getting your own way, aren't you? You know, I thought you were different. I thought I finally had a friend who cared about me. But it turns out you were like everyone else. You only care about you. It's not true, Lauren. You lived in our house. Your house. Your room. Your stupid rules. You. It was never my home. You made that clear when you threw me out. Lauren. That was sort of the final cut, you know? You bleed a few thousand times. And then one day you wake up and think, maybe it's my turn to make everyone else bleed. The letters. You wrote them. You did all of this. Congrats, Gwen. You figured it out. But not just the letters. The knife in your room with my blood on it. That was me. And that little house fire last year was supposed to be a thank you gift to all of you Johnstons for your hospitality. I didn't know you and Natty were out of the house, but then I realized it's better this way, you know? Why let you go out easy when I can let you feel what it's like to lose everything the way I did? You're insane. No. My grandmother, however. Did you hurt her? She's family, Gwen. Let's just say she's taking a little nap. A couple of benzos and she's out like light. Of course, she's out most of the time anyway. I was only gone a month. And when I came back, she didn't even recognize me anymore. Just thought I was her live-in nurse. My own grandmother. Lauren, why are you doing this? Do we really have to get into it? Your mom will be here any second. Then we can have a real family get-together. Speak of the devil. Gwen? Mom! 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 Shh. Gwen?
This fall, more than...
Gwen? Tony? Tony? My God, are you okay? Tony, are you okay? What? Hi, Mrs. Johnston.
have you done?
Only what you taught me, Mrs. Johnston. Punishing someone's mistakes by ripping away everything they love.
Lauren, you knew I had nothing. No one.
Except a grandmother who doesn't even recognize me anymore. You threw me away like an old piece of trash. Like I didn't matter.
No.
At first, I blamed myself. I tried to understand why. And then I realized I didn't matter.
Not to you, not to your husband, not to your daughter, not to...
I matter now.
It was you. The lighters. Killing all book club members. Oh, yeah. You can thank April for that. Well, guess you can't. Because she's dead. She was my counselor.
And she was supposed to help me. Instead, she was trying to get me expelled.
Expelled? Why? Just a stupid little fire in the gardening shed behind the school. It was an accident. Mostly. But she found out I burned it down, so I decided to burn her down.
How did I know? How did I know everyone's dirty little secrets? It's pretty simple, actually. You'd be surprised what people will say in front of you when they think you don't matter, when they think you're powerless. It's like you're invisible.
Just a second. It was like I wasn't even there. Like I didn't matter. They thought I was too stupid to figure out what they were up to, but she was stupid. She was stupid to underestimate me. Getting to take down Anita and Tori,
I don't want you hanging out with her.
that was just a bonus. But then I realized I'd only just begun.
The letters just started as a little fun. I had the chance to bring justice to everyone who deserved it. April, Anita, Meredith's sleazy husband.
So, do you want me to come there, or do you want to come to my place? Yeah, she's still out of town.
Why, Wendy? Why did you kill Wendy?
That one was hard. I actually liked Wendy, but she was starting to figure it out. I wrote her a thank you note last year. Apparently, she found it and recognized the handwriting. She started asking questions. I guess that's what you get for having manners.
But don't worry. I'm not the only person with that handwriting. What are you talking about? You've been working on your confession. To the letters? And to your little killing spree. Starting with me. And your husband. And April. And Wendy. Yourself. And your daughter.
Where is she? Where's Gwen?
Don't worry. You two will be reunited very soon.
No.
Goodbye, Mrs. Johnston.
No, Lauren.
Thanks for nothing. Say goodbye, bitch.
Goodbye, bitch.
Mom.
just hope she gets the help she needs. I just hope I never see her again.
Mrs. Johnston, Gwen, I just wanted to apologize about the way this whole investigation played out. These letters, they got personal, and it clouded my judgment. I'm sorry.
Detective, you don't need to apologize. When it comes to family, it's always personal. You got quite the amazing son over there.
And you have an amazing daughter.
I know.
I still cannot believe you bought this place after everything. It's like a dream, honestly.
I know. Wendy and I were kindred spirits. I didn't know her for very long, but I feel like she would have wanted the bookstore to go on. And plus, with your father's life insurance money, it just kind of all worked out.
Final copy. What do you think?
I think I am very excited to be in a book club with my favorite daughter.
গান গাইতে পারেন না তো গান কি করবেন? ভিডিও ঠিক বলছেন আপু। ভিডিও আপনি মন খারাপ করবেন না, আপনার পাশে কেউ থাকুক বা না থাকুক আমি আছি, বুঝতে পারছেন? আপনি মন খারাপ করবেন না, মন ভালো করে কাজ করুন, সঠিক করুন। ভিডিও আপনি মন খারাপ করবেন না, আপনি মন খারাপ করলে আমাদের ভালো লাগে।